Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video. This video I'm about to bring you today, this gentleman took it upon himself to impersonate a police officer. He claimed that he's an officer to a couple that he met in the wooded area, claiming that he's looking for someone, and addresses the people as an officer. Real police was called on this person, and yeah, the investigation started right now, guys. I hope everything is going fine. Your neighborhood, your community, within your household, with your husband, wives, and kids. Let's get to the video, guys. Let's go.
I was taking my dogs out for a walk down on the point. I was taking some pictures, and also I turned around and there's this gentleman that had walked upon me. And usually I'm pretty aware of my surroundings and paying attention, especially since I was the only one down there. Anyways, he approached me and he was talking to me, but I didn't know what he was saying. And I asked him if he could clarify what he was saying, because he was, now that I look back at it, I think he had a cognitive disability. Okay. But he was slurring his words and saying that he was a police. I heard him say police officer, and I said, "You're a police officer? I can't understand what you're saying." I said, "You need to speak clearly, and what is your name, sir? I want to see your badge." Well, then he started backing off, and he goes, "I'm looking for a missing lady, and she's went missing this afternoon," and was talking about that. And I said, "You are not a police officer." And he goes, "Well, I'm with the reserves. I'm with the La Crosse County Reserves." And I was like, this is a little concerning to me. Something's not right here. And so I said, "I'm going to call the La Crosse police." He was saying the same name each time, but he had such a slur to his words that I could not understand it. But I did understand when he said, "I'm a police officer," and then he changed it to, "I'm a La Crosse County Reserve." And I said, "Well, you would have a badge if you're identifying yourself as a La Crosse County Reserve." He did not, of course, have any of that. I just didn't like that he approached me, and especially he waited all that time all by myself. I felt like maybe he was watching me from one of the houses or something. And that's what I kind of thought, because I have two teenage daughters, and I thought, if they're watching down here, what is this guy doing?
Yep, we're in contact with him now.
Oh, you are? Okay. Yep. And once I got on the phone and I was really looking him over, I could see that whatever headset he had on was fake. You know, I could see probably there's a cognitive disability here. It was...
As she's clearly told the police officer, she has a feeling that the gentleman has some form of disability. So that's the reason why she was so concerned to call to the real police officer, which she picked up the phone and dialed 911 to place a complaint. So now the officer is actually going to make contact with that gentleman right there in the yellow and find out what exactly is going on.
The sheriff's office takes him down Vine Street and shows him off in the office. That's all.
Did he mention talking to somebody over by the dog park?
He's got a picture of a pickup that he said their right tire spun in the sand right there. Okay. And he took a picture of their license plate and the sand. And that's why he called, because they spun their right tire.
Alright. Okay.
It didn't really look like much in the picture.
Yeah. We're gonna try and talk to him, so he has to say it first, but we're gonna take him.
Follow your lead, boys. He's on the phone with his mom, I think.
Oh, he's on the phone, Mom?
This is not just told me he works for John Siegel and works for whatever Whitehall PD, and he's a reserve for La Crosse, and he has a gun that La Crosse PD keeps in the evidence room. That's his gun.
Bring your office.
And yeah, he told you that he works for John Siegel.
Can you take off the phone? Can you tell me what happened down at the dog park?
I went down to the check because of the GS came to the door, and they said regardless, I'll vacuum, clean out the vacuum. I see just come to the door and you don't know why, just show yourself and try to figure out why. And I did a Secret Service use safe walk around and checked the neighborhood. They were dragged down. There's a V-shaped pattern near the property line over Ella. At least two of them were.
Okay.
As the woman that made contact with that gentleman that was explaining to them, the officer, obviously something is wrong with this gentleman. The way he's slurring his speech, and I don't think that's because of alcohol or drugs. I think he's special need, as the woman explained to the officer. And unfortunately, no matter how the officers feel about this gentleman, they could feel sorry for him or whatever the situation might be. But once you impersonate a cop, once you tell someone else that you're a cop you're a law enforcement personnel, if you're speaking to a regular citizen, now you're impersonating a cop and they have to arrest you.
Officer reserve independence in one point, and I don't know if it's still on active.
But you're not though, right?
I'm not going to discuss out of carrier status, but I also was in Trimble County Sheriff. There's a 2015 call at Garland House.
Okay. Regardless of that, arrest for impersonating a police officer, okay? So you put your hand behind your back.
I didn't even do that.
Do you have any identification that will prove that you are an independent
Or Whitehall police officer or reserve officer.
If you haven't, you at this time are required lawfully to present it to me.
I'm at 626 Texas GPS line.
Okay, and I take it as a no.
608 95.
Not in arguing?
Not arguing. We're just telling you what's what.
Oh, wait,
I'm gonna fix that. Good. Yep. Double launch.
No, back to my squad.
Gone since 2016. Federal since 2012. Been unit member since 2012. We pulled up and hit a sale.
Then right in front of here? Nope, facing the squad here. You have anything on you other than your phone?
I had 2 flashlights, a bell and hall flashlight, some paper that I picked up from collecting trash.
Just some paper and your phone and your flashlight then? I'm gonna put everything on top of the hood here, alright?
I didn't know I was probably notification over.
What's the cardboard for?
I picked up trash, but
What'd you tell the sheriff's department?
I was gonna pick up a paper along, guys. I'm gonna go up and
The cardboard was a medical weapon?
some medical individuals who were 2016 person stories that long.
Spread your feet for me.
Just so you can consider gone, that I'm gone.
I got so many flashlights.
Just in case
We're gonna come to the passenger side of my squad here, okay?
This guy was civilian discharge from the service. Like every discussion.
Okay.
Chris Winshaw.
Hang tight here.
You verify that he identified himself to you as
Also,
a reserve.
He's a
Who was
Minnesota
employed?
constable. He told me he was sworn under oath.
We're just gonna go with what Carl's telling me stuff. So he told you that he was working under John Siegel as a reserve for your.
Told me that his
cross
badge
agency.
name. He said he has a badge name. His name is Troy Siegel. He's got a picture in Siegel's office, and his gun's kept in Lacrosse PD. And he went into pretty detailed story.
No, we don't need to do a report. We got enough. We're gonna give her. She's gonna do a statement for us. So we'll get one later. Thanks, man.
Just by really looking at this video, I don't think this gentleman have any type of intentions to hurt anybody, dude.
Have a seat right here for me.
He had to come in the face.
Okay. Have a seat.
That's great. Be a seat.
Thank you.
We're gonna end this video right there with the gentleman actually in central lockup waiting to get fingerprinted and to go visit the judge. This man is actually a grown man. He's 28, 29 years old. He's actually a grown man. And they had received over 60 complaints in regards to that same gentleman. He was charged with impersonating a cop, which is a misdemeanor charge. Me looking at this video, I don't think this gentleman have no type of bad intentions towards nobody. I don't think he's seriously trying to hurt anybody. Do I think he has some type of medical issues? I absolutely do think he has some type of medical problems. That's about it. You know, this guy, I don't think his intention is to hurt anybody. They got a statement from the woman that originally called 911 to file a complaint on the gentleman, and yeah, the judge ended up giving him a $300 cash bond. So I hope and wish this gentleman the best. God bless him and whatever is going on in his life. I hope some way, somehow he can get the help that he needs and the help that he deserves. You know, may God bless every one of us out there. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not perfect. You will never find a human being on this planet that is perfect. So that's why it's very, very important that we do not be judgmental to each other. We all are going to make mistakes in life. We all are going to do things that we're not proud of. But that's what makes life good, because we can learn from our mistakes to make our future brighter. That's the only how we learn. You know, when we do something bad, we learn from our mistakes, and it could better our future. It could better our future plans. That's about it. You know, guys, as I'm recording this video, our great Pope Francis is going through a really tough time in his health. I would like if you guys, please, if you could take the time and say your busy schedules. I know everybody's busy these days, and just say a word of prayer to God and his family on behalf of our great beloved Pope Francis. Until the next video, ladies and gentlemen, please treat people the way you would like to be treated. Please do what's right in the eyes of God and his family. Please always make God and his family a part of your decision making. No matter how much you might have in a bad day today, no matter what you're going through today, just always keep in mind there is somebody else out there in this world that's going through a way, way worse of a day than you're currently having. And that other person wish they could have your life. So no matter what you're going through, just always be grateful for your life. Always be grateful for what you accomplished so far. I'm not saying to be settled and be satisfied. You never settle, you never satisfy, but keep pushing through the pain. Keep pushing through the bad days. Don't take shortcuts, and I promise you, better days is definitely going to come for you. Just keep God by your side every single step of the way. Always keep God by your side. No matter what you're going through, just always believe in God and have faith that tomorrow will be a better day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, stay safe. Peace.